Good morning, children. Welcome back to today's class. How are you all doing? Are you all good? Yes. Nice to hear it from you. Right. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. You're going to quickly grab your rough notebook and pencil. Right? And the time starts now. Yes, very good. Okay. Do you remember what we have discussed in our previous class? Yes, my friend is going to recall the things which we have learned it in our previous class. Okay, she will project some pictures on the screen. You're going to find out what type of force is involved there. Okay, here you go.
Hello children, I am Leonard here. I am going to project some pictures on the screen and you are going to find out which is the force that involved there. Are you ready now? Come on. Rubbing hands with each other. Which is the force involved here? Hey, that's the right answer. Frictional force. Very good children. The second one is grinder. Which is the force involved here? Yes, it's mechanical energy. And the third one is throwing a ball up. Which is the force that involves here? Find out. It's gravitational force. Very good children. Very good. Smart work. The force that attracts things. Find out the force. Yes. Very good children. It's magnetic force. Okay children, see you at the end of the lesson. Till then, bye from Leonard.
Coming back to today's class. What are we going to learn today? We are going to learn the things which we have discussed in our previous class. Okay, something which you know well. Right? So what are we going to learn today? You're going to find it out. Okay, so when you roll a ball on the floor, at one point it stops moving. Okay, so which force is involved here? Think. Very good children. Frictional force. So what are we going to learn today? It's about friction. Okay, so let's take a matchbox. So when you light a candle, you will use a matchbox. So there will be a force acting between the matchbox and the matchstick. Okay, so when it rub against each other, there will be a force acting on it, and that is called as friction. Okay, so what is meant by friction? Friction is a force which acts between two surfaces when they are in contact or when they slide over one another. Let's look at some examples. So in ancient days, quite a people lived, right? So in those days we don't have LPG cylinder to cook, or we don't have a matchstick to light a candle. So how do they discover the fire? Yes, with the help of stones. So how do they discover the fire? When they rub two stones, they found out there was a spark coming out when they rub two stones. Okay, it is not simple stones or ordinary stones. They are called as flint stones. They used to sharp it nicely. So when they start rubbing it each other, they discovered the fire. Okay, so out of the flint stones, what came? Yes, fire. Okay, they found there was a spark when they rub two surfaces. So because of what they found a spark? Yes, it's because of frictional force. Do you all like to play on a slide? Yes. So how do you slide easily on the sliding board? Yes, it's because of the frictional force. Okay, right. Do you like to ride a car? Yes. So how does frictional force is involved here? The frictional force will be acting on the tire and the road. It will be between the tire and the road because these two things are in contact with each other, right? Okay. So when two surfaces rub against each other, there will be a force. Suppose if you are pushing a box or a stone. Okay, let's take a stone. When you are pushing the stone, that force is called as a pushing force because you are applying the force and making the stone to move forward. So there will be a force which you are applying is called as pushing force, and there will be a force which acts in the opposite direction, and that force is called as frictional force. So when these two force acts upon each other, it makes the thing to stop moving from it. Okay, right. So in some things there will be more friction, in some things there will be less friction. Let's see how the friction changes based on the type of material or the surfaces. Okay, did you ever try skating on the road or on the ice? Which is easier? Is it easy to skate on the road or it is easy to skate on the ice? Yes, it is easy to skate on the ice because there will be less friction on the surface of ice. On the rough surfaces on the road, it will be more friction. Ice, smooth surface. On the smooth surfaces, there will be less friction. Okay, if someone pours water on the floor, what happens? We will fall, right? Why? Yes, very good children. Because there will be less or more? Less friction. How do we stand? It's because of the friction. Okay, so when you stand or when you walk, the friction on the floor will be more. That's why it makes us to stand strong or walk firmly without slipping or sliding. Okay, can we do an activity? Miss is going to project the question on the screen. You have your rough notes with you, right? You're going to write the answer for it. Write only the answer. Read the question, write the answer. Okay, 15 seconds to answer this true or false. Right? I hope you will get the right answer. The time starts now. Did you got the right answer? Yes. Very good children. Okay. And now the second question. So look at the two picture, read out the question and write whether the picture 1 is right or the second picture is right. Write only the answer. And the time starts now. Yes, very good. Okay. I am going to call my friend to recall the things which we have learnt in today's lesson. Okay? Right.
we have learnt about what is meant by friction and when will the friction will be more or less and some examples of friction. Okay? Bye-bye children.
So it's time to wind up today's class. Hope you have enjoyed listening to today's class. Don't forget to read the textbook pages. Please do watch modules on Khan Kids app, and please watch the video which we are sending it to you. Okay? Hope you will have a great day ahead. Right? See you in the next class, children. Till then, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.